Very good morning to one and all present here. I am Adeline Veena, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sri Muthukumaran Institute of Technology, Mangadu, Chennai. Today I am going to present the subject name Cloud Computing, subject code CCS 335 under the Regulation 2021, Unit 3, Part 2. Today I am going to present the topic storage virtualization. Storage virtualization is a technique of pooling multiple physical storage devices into a single verified virtual storage system. It is an application view of the storage as a logical volume irrespective of the underlying hardware. Some how storage virtualization it works. Physical storage devices. That means HDD. That means a hard disk drive, solid state drive, network attached storage, storage area network, and cloud storage. This diagram is represented by the storage virtualization. There are two hosts connected to the data storage. That is a host 1. It is connected to the virtual machine VM1 and VM2. Host 2 is connected to the VM3 and VM4. That is a virtual machine. It is interconnected to the data storage. Data storage virtual machine volumes. Then data storage 1 and data storage 2. It is connected to the IP network. That is some different databases is connected to the this diagram. It is abstracted and presented to the users. Virtual disk, logical volume, storage pools, and cannot be the data is physical stored. Some different types of the storage virtualization. Block storage virtualization, file storage virtualization, object storage virtualization, host-based storage virtualization, network-based storage virtualization. Block storage virtualization. It occurs at the block level. That is the SAN storage. The next is a logical unit numbers are virtualized. Example, IBM SAN volume controller, VMware vSAN is the example of the block storage virtualization. The next one is the file storage virtualization. It occurs at the file system level. Example, network attached storage is a file storage virtualization. Object storage virtualization. The data as object with the metadata are stored in the storage virtualization. Example, Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage, Azure Blob Storage is the object storage virtualization. Host-based storage virtualization. It is done at the operating system level using logical volume manager and ZFS. Then last one is the network-based storage virtualization. It happens in the SAN switcher or applications. What are the components and advantages? Virtual storage pool, virtual file system or logical volume manager, storage hypervisor, storage controller is the component of the storage virtualization. Then some advantages of the storage virtualization. Improved storage utilization is the advantage. Then backup and disaster recovery, easy scaling without downtime, centralized management and high availability is the advantages of the storage virtualization. Then what are the example of storage virtualization? AWS, EBS, that means Amazon Elastic Block Storage, Azure Disk Storage, Google Persistent Disk and SEEP Storage. Then system level operating virtualization, that is a containerization. It is also called operating system level virtualization or containerization. It allows multiple containers on a single operating system kernel. Each container is also isolated from other. Virtualization occurs at the operating system level. It containers and the lightweight and efficient. Operating system kernel share. It containers shared as the host operating system kernels. No need for separate full operating system. Then containers are lightweight and efficient. Then second one, process isolation. Each container runs on the independent isolation process. It has its own files, libraries, and resources. This container cannot interfere with each others. Then third one, efficient resource utilization. Multiple containers share the same operating system kernels. It reduces the resource usage and overhead, improve the system performance. The next one, rapid provisioning and scalability. The containers can be created and started quickly, fast deployment and scaling, easy to manage and move applications. That is the rapid provisioning and scalability. Portability and compatibility. Containers include applications and dependency. It can run on different systems and environment. It ensures the consistent performance. Resource isolation and security. It provides resource isolation between containers. It performance impact from the other containers. Uses security mechanism for protections. Then modularity and microsystem. It support the microservices architecture. Then applications can be divided into smaller components. It enables independent deployment and scaling. What are the application of virtualization? It to run in an isolation virtual environment, it depends or packaged together. It runs separately from the host operating system and other applications. Then application isolation. It runs its own virtual container. It prevents interference with the other applicant, improve the system stability. Then second one, portability and compatibility. Applications are portable across different systems. It can run different operating system environment. It reduce compatibility issues. It is the compatibility is the issue for this method. Dependent management. It includes all required libraries and dependency to avoid the dependency conflict, ensure the smooth application and execution. Simplified application deployment. No need for traditional installation. It is easy to deploy and run application. Reduce the installation complexity. Then fifth one, application conflict resolution. It runs on separate isolated environment, software and version conflict to allow the multiple application to run safely. Enhanced security. It runs in an isolation virtual environment, limit access to the system resources. It reduces the risk of malware and unauthorized access to improve the overall system security. Then simplified application update and rollback. It is support on multiple version of the application on the same system. It updates can be applied without affect the operating system. It allows easy rollback to previous version. It simplifies application maintenance. Then last one, streamlined application manager. It provides centralized application management, easy to deploy, update and control application, ensure consistent configuration. It reduces the administration and support effort. Thank you.